Last night, Ben Whittaker fought Liam Cameron, and he didn't perform as well as he should have. The hype of Ben Whittaker has been, he's a golden boy. He got silver in the Olympics, so the expectations of him has been very high. And it's fallen a bit after that last fight because Liam Cameron gave him a fucking got whooping. I said this would happen. I thought Ben Whittaker would do better than he did. I didn't think he'd be this shit. But I said, watch out for Liam Cameron. I did say this if you watch that video back. I said, Liam Cameron, he's a proper opponent. He's good at boxing. He's a Commonwealth title holder a few years back. He's a solid level operator. And Ben Whittaker, it just proves he ain't that good. We'll talk about, the incident where they went over the ring later. But first of all, I just want to talk about how the whole fight went. Because there was 5 rounds before the incident happened. Liam Cameron, I think he won 3 of the rounds. I think he won 3 of the rounds and he should have won the fight. They scored the 6th round because it was 57 on cards. I don't know why they scored the 6th round. It was a really weird situation with jumping over the ropes. But judging off the boxing before that happened, Liam Cameron got the better of him. Ben Whittaker, he wasn't doing any showboating. When he goes like that, wasn't happening. Just wasn't happening because he realised, shit, I've met my match here. He's come against someone good, against some, before he was with Journeyman. Now he's fighting someone at a decent level. And Liam Cameron, he's come back from adversity. He's a cocaine addict, alcoholic, banned for 4 years from boxing, came back, trained hard, fought the Lyndon Arthur fight, lost on a split decision, which was a close fight. Then he's come back and fought Ben Whittaker, and he's fucking done well. And he deserved to win the fight, in my opinion. He didn't. Now let's talk about what happened with, going over the ropes. So Ben Whittaker came on to Liam Cameron, and there was a bit of a scuffle. It looked like Ben Whittaker really leant back, and in that stage of the fight, Ben Whittaker was gassed. He was gassed. His corner was telling him to, ride out the end of the round. Liam Cameron hit him with a beauty body shot, and he was literally, Ben Whittaker was done. He was done throughout the fight, and he was knackered. His gas tank was gone. Because, he's never met someone who actually brings it to him like Liam Cameron. And when they went over the ropes, I've watched this back a few times now. I do not think Ben Whittaker injured himself. I don't know yet. The hospital report could say otherwise. But when Ben Whittaker went over, he was complaining about his Achilles tendon and his leg. I don't see his leg that hurt him. Because when he went over, his back hit the canvas, and his leg dropped down on the side of the ring. There might have been a metal stair next to the ring where we didn't see. Possibly. He could have injured himself. But to me, it looked like he quit. It looked like he was gassed out and he was on the floor and he thought, I'm not doing this anymore. And the ref said, do you want to continue? No. He asked him again. He said, no, I do not want to continue. Which says it all to me. It says it all that Ben Whittaker didn't want to carry on fighting. And the rule says he has 20 seconds to get back into the ring when there's an incident that happened and they fill out the ring. He has 20 seconds to get back into the ring with no help and stand up. If you can't do that, the fight's over. Liam Cameron got back in the ring and stood up straight away. Ben Whittaker was on the floor. He was helped back in with the security guard. 20 seconds when he was like, no, I'm done. The ref didn't really know what to do. They just said, right, we're going to call it a no contest and we're going to go for the judges' scorecard. And they're going to just basically score it from there. Ben Whittaker gets rushed off to hospital. And Liam Cameron's there thinking he's won because I think he did win the fight. And they call it a draw, which I don't really know how they called it a draw. He won 3 of the rounds, but I think that last round, they just ruled it as a 10-10 round. I don't know. It's confusing, but they definitely scored that 6th round because you heard if you were watching the fight, the 6th round belled when Ben Whittaker was on the floor. Either way, Liam Cameron won the fight, and I think the judges' scoring wasn't good throughout the whole night, especially the Bivol Better Be a fight, which we will get onto in another video. But they should have just ruled it a win for Liam Cameron because he couldn't continue, even though it was an accident and Ben Whittaker wasn't his fault that he got put to the ground. He couldn't get back up, so it should have been ruled a knockout, really, and Liam Cameron win. Retirement in the corner. But it didn't happen. He went to points and he lost on, and it was a draw on points. I don't think Ben Shalom will want to make that fight again. I think it looks like to me Ben Shalom's just getting Ben Whittaker amped up to give him to Eddie Hearn. Because Eddie Hearn's shown interest in Ben Whittaker. He said he wants him, which I think Eddie Hearn will probably get him. I don't think he's good enough. He's a good enough level to be a world champion, Ben Whittaker, especially after that Liam Cameron fight. What will happen? I think the rematch. They should have a rematch. Liam Cameron deserves it. Will that happen? Probably not. I don't think it'll happen. Ben Whittaker will not want to go in against him again when, you know, he was losing the fight. I think Liam Cameron would have either stopped him or won on points if he went the whole distance. So I don't see the rematch happening, even though it should. It should happen because Liam Cameron deserves it. You know, he's an honest lad from Sheffield. He deserves the rematch, but I don't think he'll get it. Which, it's boxing. It's a dodgy sport, innit? But, yeah. Ben Whittaker, he's not going to live up to the hypes that people say. I don't think after that fight, I can't see him being a world champion at all. He needs to really improve. I've said this before. Look, the showboating, I don't mind. It's good for boxing, you know. It's interesting, brings people into the sport. It's eye-catching. It's good to watch. But with that, you need to pair it with good skills. Like Prince Naz, he was actually good at boxing. Ben Whittaker, you know, he went to the Olympics and did well, but at a professional level, he's just not proven himself yet. You know, lost that Leon Williams fight where he didn't look that good. The Liam Cameron fight, I think he would have lost it if the judges were a bit more fair. Yeah, I think Ben Whittaker probably quit that fight. And, yeah, it's not good for his career. It's a real setback for him. He'll come out for a statement, say he broke his foot or whatever, his Achilles tendon, because he'll save his career. He'll save him, you know, his name. But it's really, the profile of Liam Cameron's really come up now. And, you know, praise to Liam Cameron, because after that Lyndon Arthur fight, that's what people thought was his peak. But he fought Ben Whittaker and he did well. So, well done to Liam Cameron. He did well. Put down in the comments what you think of Ben Whittaker. What do you think will happen to his career? Do you think it's over? Do you think he's going to live up to the potential of a world champion? I don't. But yeah, overall on the fight, I predicted that Ben Whittaker would in this fight. I thought he'd win, but I did say Liam Cameron would do well. So I'm happy that I'd got the prediction right. But put it down in the comments what you think of this fight, and I'll see you in the next one, boys. Peace.